All right, welcome to week 3 video. Hope you enjoy it. Kind of just busting one out quick this week, just to kind of give you a slight preview. Next week, me and Waylon will hopefully get together and it'll be a deluxe version of the video. But we're gonna jump right in with the A team versus the Allen brothers. This is should be not much of a matchup at all. The thing about Nick's team that I absolutely love is Antonio Brown. He is having a monster season already, as expected. But he can't score all 100 points by himself. I know that. Kevin's got Gronk and Brady, and you kind of, they haven't had a bad game yet. I think that Nick is on par this weekend, to be on pace rather, for the bad beat of the week. So I think that it's going to be like 105 to 81. Kevin gets the victory. Nick owes $5 to the final pot at the end of the year. But yeah, Kevin, just Gronk if you're horny, Strack versus Brent. Brent is one of the remaining unbeaten teams. Strack is 1-1. This matchup it's going to be muddy. It's going to be dirty. Strack's got Frank Gore, who's really not producing. New England's running back, Dion Lewis, who knows what he's going to do with LeGarrette back. Then you got Brent, who's dealing with a piss-poor Lamar Miller. He's still trying to start Doug Martin when, he's only good for 4 or 5 a week. I think this game is going to be low scoring. It's going to be a grinded out 88 to 83 type of ball game. I think Brent remains unbeaten and moves on to 3-0. Strack will be 1-2 after this week. He also has DeMarco Murray, who's battling a quad, hamstring, something in the leg. This matchup it's nothing to watch. You just want to see the final score, and that's about it. But Brent, you get the win this week. John Leck versus those gambling Jews. Let's see. As we saw this week, Waylon once again has traded several players on his team. I gotta be honest, I don't even know who's on his team anymore. I think at this point, even if Waylon gets first place, he may still owe money in transaction fees. So, John, you had Odell last night. Obviously, he had a pretty good game. That's what you want to see. He's had a pretty good season so far. Good keeper, good call. But, solely on the basis of Waylon swapping in and out of players, 8-for-1 trades, who knows? I'm going to go ahead and give John the edge this week with a consistent roster. So, good job, John. You get the win this week. Waylon, 1-2, maybe looking for answers. And I'm sure you'll wheel and deal and work out all the kinks by week 6, week 7. Me versus Andy Wenzel. I really don't like breaking down my own games, but as we talked about last week, football karma is against you, Andy. Eddie Lacy goes down with an injury on Sunday, all because you traded the best wide receiver in the game. So, the outcome this weekend, 2 words for you: football karma. Sorry, Andy, I get the victory this week. Good luck next week. So now we have Todd versus Kyle. So here we have the battle of Washington's shitty running backs. Last night we saw Matt Jones go for 1.8, 1.9 points. Alfred Morris did the exact same thing. Slow start to both these teams, but it should pick up over the weekend. Now Todd has newly acquired Julio Jones, who he got from Waylon this week. It was a big deal. It's a gambling play by the gambling Jews, hoping that Foster comes back healthy. So we'll see what happens with that. And now Kyle's got some major players that he hopes turns out this weekend with Aaron Rodgers. He needs a big game. He needs Jarvis Landry to maybe get some special teams love. And TJ Yeldon, unproven rookie, he's had a couple decent games, so we can see what he does for you. I think right now the projections has Todd winning. I'm going to go ahead and develop a theme this week that the unbeatens get their first win. Sorry, Kyle. Todd gets the victory this week. Oh, and that reminds me, he has a little message for you.
baby, can I get them supersized? Here comes the 4 to the 3 to the 2. She started feeling on my just touch right out the blue. And you super thick, so I'm thinking that's cool. But instead of one life, I need two. Her eyes that big when she glanced.
Hey there. And now it's time for the matchup of the week. We have Team Carby versus the SS Ditch Diggers, as you saw in that little montage. So, wait, what's that? Okay, I was going to break it down, but apparently we're going live to the Ditch Diggers locker room. Take it away, Austin.
What's up, y'all? I'm here at the Ditch Diggers locker room, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my week 3 matchup with Team Carby. So I think Carby's struggling a little bit, but first 2 games of the season are always rough. All the teams are trying to find themselves and get the bugs worked out, and a lot of teams that start off like gangbusters end up going flat early. So anyways, me sitting 1-1, I think that's a good thing. Made a couple moves this week, picked up a couple guys, so I'm feeling pretty confident about that. And I don't see much action over there on the Team Carby side. So I think this week I'm gonna put up some numbers. Hopefully Megatron at some point shows up, puts up big name. I got Le'Veon back, so I'm expecting a lot better numbers this week. And Team Carby, I don't know, I'm not going to be seeing the numbers that you need to get back on top. But like I said, week 3, week 4, teams that are struggling start to come together, so who knows what could happen. So anyways, good luck to you, Carby, and everyone else. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Oh yeah, Team Carby, one more thing. Boom sauce all over you.
Man, good work, Austin. Really had some harsh words for Carey. I think, my own personal take on it is you get Le'Veon Bell back for the first time this year. That's going to be huge. You saw Adrian Peterson have a nice bounce back week 2. Can he gain some ground on that? Maybe have an even bigger week 3. I think it's really going to come down to those 2 powerful running backs. And, Carey hasn't got much this year out of Andrew Luck. So he's going to right the ship, surely. And, on paper, this is a really close matchup. I think I like Carby for her first win of the year. Sorry, Austin. The video talking shit was solid, but I still think Carey gets the win. We'll see you next week.